Hey, hey, how's it going? You been getting busy at all? Every so often I'll see some hearts popping up over here, but I ain't seen no chicks in here. Oh, he's ashamed. Howdy, y'all, and welcome to the Hillbilly Horror Channel. We're gonna play some Ranch Simulator, because that's what we're into right now. So, I think the plan for today is to get some work done. But of course, to get some work done, y'all need to hit the like button and the subscribe button and do all that good stuff. Just hit it. Just do it, man. So anyway, we need to fix the chicken problem. So I've logged in and watched and logged in and watched and kept reloading and that sort of thing. And so the reason, whoa, there we go. How you doing there, buddy? Where you going? Stop for like a second. And there's no bullets in it. Of course there's not. He's gonna run back over here, just right toward the guy with the gun. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Anyway, we'll go get him in a minute. So I have this problem where chickens get stuck right here. That's why the chicken died last time. Last episode. I think it was last episode. Yeah, it probably was. So I have come up with the idea to take and put a cactus. This cactus. I think there's four legs. Wrong button. Wrong button. It helps if you do. Wait. All right, we'll get her. We'll get her. Just there we go. There's the right button. So my idea is to put the cactus like, I guess right. Oh, move chicken. Right there. And we're gonna see if this fixes it. So we need one concrete and two metal, which I know we don't have. We only have like one metal, so we'll have to run to the store. And then I was thinking about tearing this shed down, but I think this is gonna be useful, man. I mean, the walls don't look great, but it's got a good roof on it. Unfortunately, this one back here ain't so great, but we just won't put anything important in there, I guess. Maybe we'll just put like wood or something. Well, not wood, but we'll figure out what we're putting in. Like, this is in a good spot. I think the plan, I don't know if we're going to do it today or not, because it'd be a lot of work, but I want to build a house. I want to build a big old house. I've been looking through the houses, and the one I think would match up best would be like this one. It is rather large, but I think if it went right there in that space, that would be great. Unfortunately, that means we have to get rid of like this old thing and these boxes and these crates and I didn't really want to get rid of this, but I don't know what else to do unless I tear down this shed. I don't know. I really want the house to be here at the front, and I definitely don't want to tear down the garage because the garage could be really useful. So either we tear down the shed and build the house here, which if we build it here, it won't be that house. It'll probably be this one. So it'll be a brick house, which wouldn't look too bad because that's actually kind of nice looking in the picture. But I almost kind of rather this one because it looks more farm style. Like this one's really like old looking. I actually went and looked at a house that was for sale that sort of resembles this one that was on a farm. But this one, I like the looks of this one. So we're probably just gonna have to deal with the fact that we're just gonna have to get rid of this stuff. It's too bad we can't just like move it like over that way. But I think the idea is to put the house here and then we're probably going to put a big old pasture right here and put cows or horses or something like that in it. And then out there, I'm not entirely sure what's going to go out there. I guess I could put the house over here, but that maybe I will. I mean, that wouldn't be too bad to put the house over here. The beehives are there, so I'm going to have to think this through a little bit. But let's go get some concrete and some metal. And then the other thing that I figured out pretty much as soon as I stopped recording the last episode is that if you go in here, no, it's this one. Yeah. It is right there. A honey extractor. You can build it. And it is just, I don't know, little bit strange, I guess. I'd have never thought that you build a honey extractor. And then I also never figured that you'd use concrete to build a honey extractor, at least not in this portion of it. I I don't I don't know. This it's the game. It's just how it goes. And the weird thing is like so you buy 20 concrete and 20 metal and you can either choose to build a honey extractor or an oil rig because an oil rig takes that exact same amount of materials and stuff. So we got to figure out where we want to put that. That's pretty important. We don't need that. I'm thinking we'll probably put it in here for now. This don't seem too bad. I think we'll definitely keep this. So let's go ahead and figure out this. This is really small. Really, really, yeah. So let's put it maybe on this table. Because my honey extractor, I have my honey extractor sitting on a table. Because then you got this spout that sticks out. I don't like that. Let's go ahead and do that and this and this. Can we get rid of that letter? I don't need the letter anymore. So let's go ahead and just center it on the table. I like it. I like it. Alright, so then the spout is over the edge of the table. So then you can sit your bucket or whatever right below that. I know that's probably not how it's designed. The bucket's probably going to be like out here or something like that. I don't know. I'm presuming it goes into a barrel or something. But so for that, we also need concrete and metal. So we need to go just buy like a thing of 50 concrete and 50 metal, I think. And then I have frames and a smoker back there, which part of that is the fact that I've been doing a little bit off camera. I actually built a second oil rig, like over that direction, I think. And then I sold some oil and bought some other stuff, which that's how I built the second oil rig, is I sold some oil. But I also went and collected some beehives, some more wild hives. I think we did have three, two, three. I can't remember how many we did have. Oh, I forgot there was about that deer. Yeah, let's we'll get him in a minute if I remember. Sidetracked, and I'm going the wrong way. I'm really sidetracked. I'm like trying to get my brain working and going, and it's not real early in the morning, but it is morning for me right now. But we need to go to the hardware store for the concrete and metal. But I built a second oil rig, collected more hives. I think we have, I want to say we have like 8 now. I want to say it's 8. We'll figure it out because we're getting ready to build an extractor, but I'm pretty sure we have 8 now. And now, for some reason, about every time we come to this hardware store, there's almost always a bear, which means to make about 60 bucks every time I come to the hardware store, because I get him to come around and stick his nose through this door. And now that I'm thinking of it, let's go ahead and reload this, just for precautionary purposes. I know the rifle's really powerful and stuff, but you never know. It actually saved me at one point because both of them were loaded. So we need, how much is that going to cost? We can't even afford that. So what do we need? What do we actually need? We need 20 concrete, 20 metal, and then the other thing, we need that flower to get built. So 21 concrete and 22 metal is what we actually need. So that'd be $200, $300. And let's go ahead and do that so we don't have to try to do math. And then we need like 5 of those, I guess. $425. We can do it. We can do it. I think that's enough. That's not enough. What am I thinking? What? I already forgot what I said. So we need 21 concrete and 22 metal. 21 concrete and 22 metal, which we don't have any concrete. So we need 22 metal. So we actually need one more of those. Or no, we got 3 of those. Okay. I think we're good. Hopefully I'm focusing enough to say that we should be good. And then we can go sell some oil here in a little bit to try to recoup some of the money. How's everyone liking this series so far? I think, you know, by at least my calculations, I think it's going like really well. Because obviously I'm not going to get a ton of views. I mean, that's just not a thing. But I think episode 2, when I record this, episode 2 already has like 25 views or something like that and 2 likes. I'm pretty happy about that. I mean, that doesn't sound like a lot, but considering, you know, when I first started years ago, I mean, I'd upload videos and even weeks later I'd have no views. So I'm taking that as a win right now. I'm sufficiently impressed, I guess, technically with myself. All right, wooden planks. We need 10 wooden planks. Let's see what we have. We have 4, it looks like. Almost looks like the chickens are like walking around that already. But we don't want to just leave that there just exactly like that. So let's pick a tree. Looks like one of these could probably come down, like this one. Or not. It's got a mind of its own over here. Alright, so we need, how many things do we need? 6? We need 6 planks. We need to process 3 logs. There's 1. And the last one. We just went ahead and 3, 4, 5, 6. We just went ahead and processed all of the logs that come out of that tree. I think there was like 5. But that's a pretty big tree, I guess. So we're probably going to start calling this building the workshop, because I think it's going to be super handy to keep. I did think about like tearing it down and rebuilding it so it'd look a little newer, but honestly the old look is pretty nice. And then I also looked into, you gotta have you gotta put new buildings on foundations, which would not be like level with the ground like that thing is. Where am I going? The extractor's in the workshop. So we're gonna have the house, the workshop, and right now we have a workshop and a garage. Is what we're gonna go with. And we're just gonna keep it just like it is. I need 1 more metal. So we're gonna set this. We need to build shelving, I guess back here at some point. I'm probably gonna do some plank farming or whatever. Gonna go get a bunch of planks, or at least a bunch of logs or whatever, off screen, off camera. You guys don't need to watch that. I mean, cut down a tree, turn it into a plank, cut down another tree, turn it into a plank. And I really thought about buying the, you know, the luxury table saw, but man, that just seems, I don't know. Like right now, that just seems almost like nonsense, or at least a waste, unless you just got loads and loads of money like we don't. Because, like, eventually there's not going to be any trees, or at least we're going to get to a point where I don't want to cut down any more trees. So for now, we'll just keep this. It doesn't seem too bad. It's a little slow, and I'm sure it probably uses more fuel than the other table saw, but I think it works just fine. So turn on. So this doesn't take gas, which is good, because, you know, it's electric. It's got an electric motor. So let's go see if we can get some frames. Get some B frames. We're going to take this because I don't want to carry them one at a time. I did want to see... Whoop, just smash the crap out of my beehive. I wonder... I doubt you're going to be able to, but I don't know what all will go in the egg basket. I wouldn't think it'd hold frames, right? I mean, that wouldn't really make any sense. Everything that goes in the egg basket, I'm assuming, is meant to go to the store so that you can sell it. So we'll just put this here. Go ahead and turn it on. Yep. Alright, so we've got none in there. And then we have 5 frames in here and 3 frames in here. And it looks like they are all 100%. We're going to go ahead and just do this. And then I guess what we might do is just, I wonder if we got to have the smoker right next to them every time we pick them up. I don't know how that works. And then I'm assuming the game will probably say that, you know, the bees will stay on the frames. Like there won't be bees in this box while we're gone. Which it don't really matter, but maybe I should have put it to where I could get these out and put them in here without moving so much. Let's put that down. That might be a little bit easier. I think these fill up pretty quick though. We are going to have to try to figure out, I haven't really looked into it at all about how the honey comes out of the extractor. I'm assuming it probably goes into a barrel. I think I've seen a barrel in the store. So I would kind of assume that it would come out into a barrel. See if we can back this in here. Kind of stinks that when you back up, it sort of slides a bunch. So let's do this. Ah, I didn't even think about that. Well, that kind of stinks. I don't know. I don't want to tear it down. That just costed materials. No, don't do that. I'm going to have to figure out what I want to do. I'm sure somebody was saying that. Oh, he's going to regret that. Let's see if this here will work. That might work. We might have to process a couple more trees, get a stack that's like full size. That will work. How many are in there? See if I can get a stack right quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only 2 short, so I only need 1 log, I guess. So we got our 1 log. So let's turn this on and process this. I was not thinking about the fact that you need to be able to like put this stuff in the top. I just thought it looked cool on that table. Which what we might do is, I don't even know how to fix that now. I guess we will just leave it for now. I don't know. If anybody has any ideas, suggestions might be good, but we'll just look into it. For now, it looks like it's gonna work. And this thing will hold, what, 5 frames? Alright, so close that. Take that out of the way. Turn that on. How do you... Do I have to buy a barrel? I'm gonna bet you do. I'm gonna bet you do have to buy a barrel. Like, do you have to have the barrel attached to it while it's running, I guess? I don't know. So we went over to that there neighbor's house and, you know, checked on their little interweb, you know, computer thingy and asked it exactly how it... Whoa! How it is you do the extraction and, you know, what you use to get the honey out of the extractor, and it said to use a barrel, and we got 5 barrels, and I am just... There are 2 little chicks in there, man. This is so cool. I'm pretty excited. Does that mean we can pick up the rest of these eggs, I guess? We ain't got one of them fancy doohickeys that tells us if it's, you know, fertilized, if he's put a little something in it. But boy, you look like you've been working. There's a little chick right there. And there's another little chick over there. A little bit weird though. So I wonder. So this one's yellow and that one's white. So does that mean probably one of them's male and one of them's female? I don't know how that works. You know, I guess we'll find out if maybe one of them's a rooster and one of them's a hen. But wouldn't be too bad if we got a rooster. I think I could deal with the fact that we got, you know, we might have a rooster in there summers. So let's take this little barrel in here. Yep, says it's right there. Turn that on, and I guess that'll just kind of crank out in there. How much does one frame hold, I wonder? Now, is it going to take all the frames down at one time, or is it just going to empty one frame at a time? I guess we'll just have to see. 7. Is that it? Is that all? Well, that ain't all of them. 2%, 2%, 2%. So maybe we need to keep it running, I guess. It should hold 7.5, right? I mean, it says it'll hold 7.5. Surely it won't just go to 7 and stop. That'd be a little bit weird. Which these things are a little neat. We'll just keep them right there. Let's turn that off. Let's see if we can get... Set that over there for now. Could be safe enough. Is it just going to put more in there, or is it done? The frames aren't empty. Weird, isn't it? Maybe it just won't empty them. Maybe 2% is it. I mean, I guess that might make sense. You know, if 2% was all you get, you know. See if we can just back this thing up to the door here. Oh, wrong button. That pedal's a little touchy there. Little bit. Alright, so we'll set the empty ones, I guess, right here. Maybe what we'll do is we'll try to set the empty ones on this side and then the full ones on the other side. I guess the ones closer to the door are going to have honey in them. But it looks like one full extractor will be one full barrel, which I guess that would have been nice to know. But eventually we're going to have loads of these things. Really? Alright, so I guess in order to pick them up, you got to have this doohickey sitting here. And then we'll come out here, sit them there. So these are all the ones we got. So we got a total of 7. I think it is 7. Yeah. Come on, other stack. Doing our honey extraction. So I got a list here of stuff that I'm wanting. I got stuck chickens, extractor, build a house. So I don't know if we're gonna build a house today. Probably not. We talked about it though. We're gonna think it over. Cause I really don't want to take that big old turbine looking thing down. That's kind of neat looking. I mean, that's something that, heck, it might have been laying there for 20, 30 years or something, probably before I was even born, maybe. So I'll eventually learn how to do this. Maybe I'll buy another smoker. That won't help at all. If I buy another smoker, then I can have one sitting right here next to the extractor and not have to... Come on. There it is. Not have to, you know, switch it back and forth. I can keep one in the back. Oop. Really? Come on. Let's go ahead and pick that one up while we're at it, and then we'll bring the smoker back in here. Be smart about it. Use our brain power. Alright, put that there. Should be able to pick that up now. Put it back there, a little bit of weight distribution. Turn her on. How much honey we gonna get? We'll take that off the table saw. That's kind of a dirty place to put it. We got any fuel in here? Let's go ahead and fuel this up while we're sitting here. Alright, make sure to turn that off. We don't waste no fuel now. Be a big old waste of fuel if sit there. I think it happened here, what, episode 1 or 2 or something like that. It just sat there and ran and ran and ran. So it looks like it's probably done. And what we'll probably do is we'll just leave that there for now until we get, you know, 2 or 3 or whatever, however many kegs. I guess we could take the one and see what it sells for. Probably should have let it completely fill up, but we didn't, and that's okay. Take these frames and put them back in there so they'll start building up again. And then what we'll probably do, I guess, is go. Come on. I don't know what the deal is with it right there. Looks like it ought to be working. Might go see if we can find some more hives. I guess that'd be beneficial, wouldn't it? Find some more hives, grab some fuel, you know, the usual. Just crash into the garage, that sort of thing. Alright, let's be smart. Put these around here. That'll work. It's pretty smart there, man. Come on, get in there. Just put them all in one box, that'd be fine. Actually, if we put at least one in here, then we've got boxes. I do think our test, or at least our idea that, you know, the bees would spread from one frame to another, it's not a thing. I mean, I guess I shouldn't have figured it was. But we are like cooking with grease today, man, getting her done. And we got chicks. I'm pretty excited. I got chicks, man. I got 2 chicks. And one's yellow, one's white, and we gotta figure out if one's male, one's female. That rooster ain't stuck, is it? Don't tell me they're still gonna get stuck right there. Ah, man, come on. Yeah, 'cause there's a hen stuck there too. What is the deal with this game? I am just... Oh, we're out of food right now. Go ahead and fill this up here. I am discouraged at the moment. I mean, that's just kind of off-putting. Why do they keep getting stuck on the door? I mean, this is a chicken house. I guess, does the game want you to just keep them in the house? Maybe that's a thing? Because look, both of them just got stuck here. I don't want to sit here and just keep checking on them over and over and over to make sure they're not stuck on the thing. The other idea I had, though, was to move the feeder and water, like, over here, maybe? So they walk out to it, get their food and water, and then walk right back in the house? I don't really know, but we don't need that there, because that's not going to destroy my chicken house, is it? That'd be... let me go save right quick before we do that. Yep. Because it's not highlighting it, and I don't want to click that button and then our chicken house go kaput. That would not be good. Okay. We are good, I guess. So that was ooh, I'm like, man, that would not be very beneficial. What if we get I guess for now, since we don't particularly need it that bad, let's put that there. We'll probably need it later though. Yeah, we need to, I guess I need to see how many planks it would take to, can I put these together? No, you can't. Yeah, that's kind of crap. Let's put it like that. Maybe we'll know to use the small one first. So what I want to do now is I need to, wait, what am I looking for? A feeder. I think it's in here. I guess we'll put the big food trough because we're eventually going to have just loads of chickens. So if we put the food trough right here, how's that going to look if we open that gate inward? It's not going to clip into it or nothing. Nope, that actually lines up pretty good right there. I mean, it looks a little funny because, but eventually we're going to have loads of chickens, you know. Which I guess, my idea is to put a grain bin right there. So that would definitely cover this trough. And then the water trough, the water bowl we could, actually the water bowl don't look too bad. We could put it right here on this side of the gate, like so. So 16 and 16, so we need 32 wood planks. I'll probably do that some other time. What was we going to get? I am drawing a blank now. What was I doing? I'm distracted. I got distracted by stuck chickens. Let's see. Extracted the honey. We was gonna go check on. Oh, we was gonna go look for more bees. That's what we was gonna do. I guess we just need to keep an eye on that. Every time we come in or out or wake up or anything like that, we need to look. Because that is, I don't know. They need to fix that. You need to fix that, devs. Shouldn't be having chickens getting stuck on the door of the chicken house, but I don't know. My guess is maybe they're thinking you just leave all the chickens in that house, but the house says it'll hold 30 chickens. You know, you got 30 chickens in there. As soon as you open that door, they're going to come out. Let's go ahead and make a little money. There we go. Let's reload that. Just for safety's sake. Now, this is the area I've been finding all my beehives in. I don't know if this changes from game to game. You know, save game to save game. Because it seems like the oil nodes or whatever you call them, it kind of looks like they change. You know, because one save game I've seen, there was an oil node up there by the general store, and then another save game, you know, it was in a certain spot, and I went and checked that spot, and there's nothing there now. Like, there's a spot where there could be an oil node, but there isn't actually one. Here now. What was that about? Getting all aggressive. Alright, I guess we'll just miss. Okay, wasting all the bullets. He tried to attack us, though. I ought to go run him down. I better reload this. Anyway, let's look for some hives and try not to die. Good thing we jumped in the mule when we did. I definitely did not see him. Alright, I don't see any yet. I found a couple right here. And a couple down the hill there. And I found one up on top of here. I don't know. I wonder if maybe it would change the area from time to time. Like once you've gotten so many from one area, it'll change the area. I don't know. I don't see or hear any. Usually I hear some. Speaking of hearing, nobody's commented on my videos yet. Hopefully the audio is all good. And I have done a lot of checking and work and stuff and trying to make sure that everything's sounding good, my voice is good, and the game volume and all that stuff. So if you're hearing this and you got any input, then go ahead and let me know. Because I can always use input. You're going to try to attack me? And he's got jukes, man. That's... Oh, this is ridiculous. Usually they run... I was expecting him to run to me. I need to just quit wasting ammo. That's just a ridiculous thing to do. I don't see any beehives, though. Let me look around. Maybe we'll find a different beehive area. I've been looking around for bees, and I ain't seem to be able to find any bees, but I figured we'd stop and check on our oil rig here, and I stopped and checked on the other one, actually, I have, which we'll go to here in a minute, and it looks like they're full. They're full, or not full, but I mean, they have more than a barrel of oil, I guess we'll say that. More than a barrel. And I even organized the back of my mule. Because I needed to. My plan was to buy a second barrel. Alright, so that will be a full barrel. The other rig, I think, had like 64 or something like that. I don't know. We're going to go get a barrel out of it as well. But I think what we're going to do as far as the bees go is for now we're just going to carry those frames and smoker in the back of the mule. And eventually we will find hives. Which that's kind of what, honestly, what I do in real life. You know, I just carry a box with frames in it in the back of my truck. Especially like summer, like spring through fall. Because that's when the bees will go and swarm and create new beehives and stuff like that. So you basically just carry a box with you just in case you see one on the side of the road, or you know, somebody calls you or something and says, hey, I know where some bees are, that sort of thing. Let's see, I guess while we're at it, maybe we should buy another barrel. I guess that would make sense. Oil barrel, $250. At least save us trips, you know. Let's see if we can fit them. Yeah, they'll both fit. We need a truck. We need to upgrade to a pick 'em up truck. And put them in the center. So right now we can run over to the other oil rig, which you guys have not seen. It is... I have to look on my map to remember which way to go. So if we go to the right, go around all the way up in here, it's like right here somewhere. If we go this way, I don't know. I wasn't really planning on getting into oil so early, but it is money. I mean, it is good money. So it'll help us build. Otherwise, it'll just take absolutely forever. I think it was back behind here. If we go down this way, I think it's right back here. Yeah, it's over in these trees over here. So these are the only 2 oil nodes I've found so far. I'm hoping to find another. I'm hoping to find a bunch, but you know, it is what it is. It's got 72. And we brought another barrel. Come on, fit back in there. So we should be able to go over the other oil rig, collect the rest of that oil, and then sell it all at once. See how much money we have, and then I guess we could just buy a pickup truck now. That wouldn't be too bad. That would actually be beneficial. We'd have a bigger bed. But then we got to decide whether we want to sell this or keep it. Because, like, obviously if we get a truck, then we're just going to drive the truck all the time. I mean, there won't be a whole lot of use in having a pickup truck and a mule, because we probably won't ever drive the mule. But, I mean, in real life I have a... I don't know what that was about. Apparently there was a collision there. But in real life I have a mule and a pickup truck, so maybe we'll just keep it, and then maybe we'll use this for bees and the truck for other such things. I don't know. The truck will be handy though, because we'll have a bigger bed, loads of space, and be able to haul a lot more stuff around. Let's run in here and talk to the man and see exactly what we're going to get here for these barrels. We got $500 for the first one. Now we're going to get $500 and $350. I will definitely take it. That is good money. $1,207. We're gonna have to run over and see what it is pickup trucks cost. I don't know. I guess if we're off and we can't get it today, then that's fine. And I know there's a bunch of stuff. I think there's 4-wheeler. There's a couple different pickup trucks. There's a box truck. Maybe there's a car or van. I don't know. We're almost there. We'll take a look, see what it looks like. I don't know. We get a vehicular. We may have to try to drive more proper. There's proper parking right there. So what's the real estate lady do? I guess nothing. EDUs. Oh, so it's if you want to take out a loan? Huh. 25% interest. Okay, yeah. I don't know that we need to be doing that. I mean, I guess if you wanted to expand really fast, like we just had to get horses or cows or whatever super quick. So let's see. So we've got one of those. It says you can actually haul pigs and goats in there. That's pretty cool. So there's a pick 'em up truck, which I don't think you can turn it. So that would sort of look like mine. My pickup truck's gray. So that's $1,600, which we don't have money for at the moment, so we won't be getting that today. That's $500, but I don't know that we really need that. There's a little white pickup truck, but that's unlikely. If we buy one, it's probably going to be that one. We can afford that one, but I don't really see any point in getting that. Eventually, we're probably going to have this, just for hauling, I guess, critters and, oil barrels and whatnot. So there's a little SUV, a sedan, an SUV, tractor, combine. Okay, so what we need then is we need $1,600. So I guess after the next time we sell oil, we will get our pick 'em up truck. So for now, we're just going to stick with the mule, which it does fine. I've got no complaints. It seems like I can just drive it anywhere and everywhere. And the truck, though, I don't know. We'll probably drive it everywhere, too. We ain't going to be super duper realistic, because that might just get annoying after a little bit. Somebody might think I'm just a little ridiculous. Alright, we'll set that there, and set this over here, and probably should have seen what the honey sells for, but we'll go ahead and wait. I think we got like 1.5 barrels, so if we wait till the next extraction time, we'll get another 1.5. Oh, there's a wolf. There's a wolf chasing a deer. What? Okay. Save the deer. Then we shot it. We need money. Oh, we need money. We ain't gonna get enough for all that. We ain't gonna get enough for a truck anyway. Alright, so according to my recording equipment over here, it says I've been recording for an hour, so I probably better call it a day, otherwise the videos are gonna be just excessively long. And we don't want that. I mean, that'd just be, y'all wouldn't like that. At least I don't think you would. That'd be a long video. But so anyway, I won't start rambling or nothing, but if you've liked the video, go ahead and hit the like button. That would, of course, greatly help me out if any of y'all know how that algorithm works. And I hope you enjoyed it. I really am trying to make good videos. But if you liked it, hit the like button. If you really liked it and you want to see more, hit the subscribe button down there, that red one with the little symbol deal on it. But hope you're having a good one. See you later.